Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Buttermilk. This is Buttermilk Sports Cards. Today we're starting a brand new series. I've been putting this together for a few months now. All started with me doing some research on sports cards and the history of cards and stuff like that. And what it comes down to is sports cards, and as we know it, or baseball cards as we know it today, kind of started in 1981. 1981 was the beginning of competition for Topps. Prior to 1981, the last time you had another company that was making cards other than Topps was 1963, and that was Fleer. Prior to that, you had Bowman in the 50s, and but up until 1981, Topps kind of ran the roost. And so in 1981, you had Fleer and Donruss who jumped into the mix, and they hung around putting out flagship series until 1997. In 1998, Fleer stopped making flagship. They made Fleer Tradition, and in 1998 was the last year that Donruss made cards for a while. So I wanted to focus strictly on that span of 1981 through 1997. And while doing the research, I kind of questioned, are there any players that had cards in all of those sets? And there are no modern day players that are in a flagship series for 17 straight years, but there are 4 that are in every single flagship set of Topps, Fleer, and Donruss from 1981 through 1997. And those 4 players are, in alphabetical order, Dennis Eckersley, Rickey Henderson, Paul Molitor, and Eddie Murray, all Hall of Famers. And so my challenge to myself was to go year by year and try to accomplish pulling all 204 cards from these 17 sets and these 4 players. Now, there were a couple honorable mentions. Cal Ripken would have been on that list, but his rookie was not till 1982. And Harold Baines would have made that list as well, but he did not have a rookie card in 81 Donruss. He did in Fleer and he did in Topps, but he did not have in Donruss. So as you can see here, we've got a pack of 1981 Topps, a pack of 1981 Fleer, and a pack of 1981 Donruss. So the cards that we're looking for, and the way this is going to work, I'm going to post this video on Friday. I believe that date is December the 5th. And we'll move on from there week to week, posting every Friday and advancing year to year. So this video we'll do 1981. Next week, the next week's video we'll do 1982, and so on until we get to 97, and then we will circle back around and hit 81 again. I don't foresee getting all 204 cards in the first 17 weeks, so this project will be a lasting one that I think is going to be fun. I've got a binder. I won't show it this video because it's kind of off to the side and I don't have a camera on it at the moment. But we will be keeping track of all those in a binder. And I won't be purchasing any of these. I won't be taking donations of these. I want to pull all of these cards. They're all Hall of Famers. And we'll see a lot of Hall of Famers along the way, a lot of other rookie cards potentially. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So the cards that we're looking for in the 85 Topps, there's the Eckersley, the Henderson, the Paul Molitor, and the Eddie Murray. And then for Donruss, Eckersley, Henderson, Molitor, and Murray. And then here's the Fleer versions of those cards. So really nice cards. We'll try to get all of those. And we're going to put us a little scoreboard up here. Each and every time that we find one, we'll update that. And for each year, we'll have all of our cards up here on the top. And if we, let's say we open this first pack of Donruss and we hit that Eckersley in the first pack, we will, no, wrong button. This is kind of new to me, but we will get rid of the card up there, whichever one it is. So bear with me on that. That's kind of new. This OBS technology is kind of new to me. I've been working with the Stream Deck for quite a while using it at work, but it's the first time I've used it on these videos, or especially to this extent. So this is the Flagship Fab 4 hunt. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll roll my sleeves up a little bit here, and we will start with Donruss, since they're kind of the newcomer in 81. As I mentioned before, Fleer had a set in 63 and didn't come back out again until 81. So let's jump right into this and see if we can't pull something nice. I can honestly say I believe this is the first of each of these years that I've ever opened. So let's get right into this. And I want to save these wrappers because I'm collecting these wax wrappers. I can't believe some of the prices on some of these wrappers. I was looking up just earlier today. I can get a pack of 1951 Redbacks, which of course only has 2 cards in it, but I can get the entire pack for $250. But a empty 1952 Topps wrapper is $2,500 just for the wax piece of paper. So let's get into this, see if we can't pull some of these Fab 4s. Starting things off with a Mike Jorgensen. There's a Jeff Leonard. Kent Tekulve. And again, I know this is a needle in a haystack with every pack. We're looking at 600 to 700 cards per set, and I'm getting 15 to 17 cards per pack. So to pull, it's 4 out of 660 or 4 out of 740. So I know we may not pull something every video, but you never know. There's a Jerry Turner. And of course, we're always looking for all the famers because they're going to be in this. There's a Rich Dower for the Orioles. Dan Quisenberry. I remember that name. Opening packs in the mid-80s, early 90s. Andre Dawson, the Hawk. It's a nice card. I'm going to set that over to the side. There's a Rick Manning. There we go. Look at there. First pack. Pulled the Paul Molitor. Just like right over. Well, let me see if I can get it. Look right up. There. That's awesome. So let's see if I can hit the right button here. I believe it's that one right there. Bam. First pack, and we pulled one of the cards that we were looking for. So that's awesome. That's awesome. We can actually put something in our binder. So we're going to set him right back there. Milt May. And we still got half this pack left. We might hit another one. There's a Mike Lacoste. Chris Knapp. Julio Cruz. Dick Ruthven. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do my little button over here. It's on a different screen. Total found. Ding, ding, ding. 1 of 204. So we're almost there. Cesar Cedeno. Looks like we got 3 cards left. There's a Del Barra. Really like the old Pirates hats. Those old pillbox hats. Padres Gary Lucas. And our last card of this pack is going to be a Louis Tiant for the Yankees. Louis Tiant. So. And I'm also going to start trying to put these sets together because I never opened anything this old when I was a kid. So let's jump right into Fleer. Get that one out of the way. I want this other one out of the way. And get Paul sitting right there. Next, 1981 Fleer, Premier Edition. Another really cool thing you'll notice, the Donruss had gum in it. This Fleer has gum in it. And what started in 1981, I think it was Donruss. It was either Donruss or Fleer. They kind of went to the courts and said, Topps has a monopoly on this. We want to produce as well. So they were able to do it. But then Topps came back and found a loophole and said, well, we have the rights to put out baseball cards with gum in the package. So that's why after this year, starting in 82, Topps was the only brand that had gum. And Fleer went to stickers and Donruss went to puzzle pieces. So it's unfortunate that we have gum on the front of the first piece. That gum has a lot of color to it for being almost 40 years old. Actually, it's over 40 years old. I can't count. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get this off. Come on. Almost there. Yep. I'm not going to try anymore because I believe I'm damaging the card. So starting things off with a Amos Otis for the Royals. And we got a checklist. There's a Johnny Oates. A Jeff Zahn. Daryl Porter. Tom Verger. The Indians. Lynn Barker for the Indians. Rob Wilfong, Twins. Phil Garner. Doug DeCensis, Golden Glove for the Orioles. Another thing to note, I'm only interested in base cards. So I believe in Donruss, Rickey Henderson has the base card, but he also has a stolen bases record card. So if we were to pull the stolen bases record card, that card does not count for this. So Doug DeCensis, Gold Glove. There's a Gary Maddox. Tim Blackwell. Jim Rooker. Randy Jones. Jerry Morales. Doug Capilla. And last but not least, Bill Robinson. So did not get what we were looking for out of the 81 Fleer. So we will finish this video off with the perennial heavy hitter, 1981 Topps. Stash on that one. I really like the design of these cards with the ball cap. And we got gum stuck to the, oh, it's not stuck. But notice how much bigger this gum was than gum from the other companies and the gum from later years of Topps. So starting off with a Bob Molinaro, Eric Solderholm, Bob Boone, Johnny Grubb, Danny Martinez, Jerry Augustine. There's a Atlanta Braves team card. Bud Harrelson. Rick Langford. Kent Tekulve. I think we pulled a Kent Tekulve in the 81 Donruss. Barry Bonnell. Bob Walk. Lynn Jones, Bob Welch, and Andre Dawson, another Hawk. So we got, if this had been a Hawk search, would have been hunting Hawk. We got a couple of his early cards here, so very nice, very nice. Well, we did get one of our cards that we were looking for today, and we will continue this hunt on the next video. If you like this, please let me know. Tell me what you think. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so, and we will catch you guys on the next video.